Alright, JP, here we go. I don't have time to document this whole thing, unfortunately, but I'm gonna walk you through real quick and then zip up this file. So here we go. We got a scene that just has two basic shapes in it. I added two materials to it. I also made sure that the camera is sort of close to them and has background of solid color. So that's where I'm at so far. Now, each one of these objects is going to need to be clickable. So what am I going to do is I'm going to add a script. Let's go to the sphere, add component, and we'll say new script. And why don't we do something like, just call it click for now. It's kind of lame, but that's what it's called. So now if I open up click, cool, got my thing, and I don't need these functions. I'm actually going to add a new function called onMouseDown. And what onMouseDown does, obviously, is when you click on the game object that this is attached to, what we want to do, why don't we first have it just print simply the name of whatever we're clicked on. So that should be something like game object.name, I think. So let's save that and just see if it's working. We'll play our game. And it's on the sphere, I think. So if I click, and it says sphere down in my console. Cool, click, 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 that's working. So then we can go ahead and also attach the click script to the cube. Cool, so now the click, all right, click, okay, perfect. So now what I need is actually, I need to be able to keep track of how many times I've clicked each one. So I'm gonna go through and do a create UI text. And that thing will pop up. I'm gonna name this text cube count. And I'm gonna have that cubes, something like that, 0. That's cool. I'm also gonna click on my little anchor here, and then we're holding Option and Shift. I'm gonna click this top thing. It kind of glues it to the top up here. It's sort of dumb, but that's how it goes. And then I'm gonna use the position Y to offset it a little bit. Then I'll go ahead and actually copy Command D for cube count and get a sphere count. Cool. And then I'll change this to sphere. Nice. Oh, and I'll need to obviously offset this so you can see them both together. I might even make these both white too, so you can read it again against the blue better. So there we go. White. And then cube. Let's change that white too. Maybe position X. Okay, cool. So the idea is that each time that I click on these, I not only want it to, print the name, but actually check the name and then update this number. So let's go back to the code real quick and basically say we're going to need two variables in here. Let me think about that real quick. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we can put them right here. So we'll do public var cube text of type text. Oh yeah, of course, if we're going to use these, we're going to need to add import Unity engine .ui. Now we'll make a sphere text. Cool. And then, okay, then let's say a quick if. Maybe we even store this. That would be good practice for them, I think. Var name equals gameObject.name, and we say if name equals sphere. Then we're going to go ahead and say sphere text.text equals sphere plus